Everybody, welcome back. So recently, after Cyber Monday, Mokas Raifus was running some sales on a couple of their different AK kits. In particular, they had a Romanian AIMS-65 parts kit. It was 8 matching parts in excellent condition. They were running a sale on it for $469. They only had one of those in stock. Of course, yours truly snatched it. And the regular price was $550, so $469 as opposed to $550, nearly $100 savings off the kit price. So that's what we have in front of you today, and I'm going to open it up, check it out, let you guys see what I see. Of course, this is that palm swell, and it is their underfolder kit. Like I said, they stated, if I can cut through this tape, they stated that it was in excellent condition. We're going to find out if that's true. I hope it is. But we shall see. I believe this will be... I don't know if this is the first kit I've ever got from them, actually, now that I think about it. Let's get that pesky packing sheet out of there. Now I did order, I believe, a couple more things. I did order a Romanian Bakelite pistol grip in excellent condition. Those were $9.99 a piece, and then I also got, let's see, let me look. Also got Romanian Bakelite AK pistol grip in very good to very good condition. Those were $6.99 a piece, so we can kind of do a comparison of their Romanian AK pistol grips. Now, this one states that it had a replacement upper. I would imagine that means the upper handguard was probably cracked. So they probably sent me some replacement wood on that. As I'm talking through this, I'm going to try to go back into the video and edit this afterwards and show you some pictures in the top left so you can kind of see what I saw on their website, which would be what I based my choice to buy it off of. And then we're just going to dive off in here and see what we're dealing with. Of course, they do have some of the dreaded packing peanuts, but that's not a big deal. I think that's all of the parts out of there. Yes, it is. So for starters, I think we're going to take a look at these grips. I'm very curious to see what these look like. Coming from Mokas, I'm not too concerned. Sometimes they're spot on with their descriptions in terms of condition, and sometimes I guess I kind of disagree sometimes. But you know, everybody's got their own opinions, and that's just the way it usually goes. Okay. Oh wow, that one's definitely got some grain to it. Kind of dry. That's going to require some sanding, most likely. I would assume, my guess is that these are probably the good to very good condition ones, and not the excellent. Because the Bakelite doesn't look too bad, but you can definitely feel the ridges in that Bakelite. This one's much better, but some light sanding with some lacquer coating will probably restore these just fine. But they're not unusable by any means. They're just not as nice as trying to get the camera to focus. Just not as nice as what you would expect sometimes. Now that, I believe, are the good to very good. And I want to say what's in this package should be the excellent, I hope. But we're about to find out. Because like I've told you guys many times, nothing stinks worse than ordering something and not having any clue what to expect, any experiences to go off from anybody else, and just to take a hot shot in the dark as far as what in the world you're going to get. These look exactly the same. Even some cobwebs. Once again, this one's rough and this one's a little more smooth. It's almost exactly like the other batch. Not as rough on the bottom, but pretty close. Side-by-side comparison. You guys tell me. I don't see much difference. However, for $10, you know, either way, still not a bad deal. Just kind of wondering about that grading system there. But anyway, there's my sets of quote good to very good and excellent Romanian AK grips. They do look nice. I do like the fact that, you know, you can really see the coloring in these that are quite different from most of them. So that's kind of cool, kind of unique. Oh, as always, there's going to be some disappointments somewhere. See if I can get into this without destroying it. I have no clue what I'm getting into. This might be my replacement wood. Yep, this looks like it's going to be my replacement wood. There is my grip, which is more orange colored. How well you guys can see it. Lighting is not playing nice today, but it's a great looking grip. I mean, when you compare it to the other grips, it's quite different. It's almost like the Bakelite has larger particles or whatever you want to call it in this one, and this is more of a fine one. I don't know, or maybe these are more dried out, who knows. So they sent me a replacement upper handguard piece of wood. I imagine the one that's probably in here is cracked. Let's find out. Or maybe it's got some trench art or something else. I don't know. I know they said that they would do that in the case where handguards were cracked. I know they've done that in the past with other parts kits that they market. Try not to cut into my handguard here. So just bear with me one moment. Sorry. Some technical difficulties with my camera off screen. So there's that palm soil grip, or handguard. Looks really nice, actually. Really cool looking. Okay, I see. There's the upper handguard that does have that crack running along here. Try to do some pictures of that. In the case of this one, this is marked AL4872. Now let's just check and see the other matching part numbers here. I guess we can start with this bag. It did say 8, so there should be 8 matching part numbers. I'm trying my best not to destroy the bag that these are in because I don't want to repack it. Of course, one thing people might like about these as opposed to some of the other Romanian kits is they don't have the reverse dong and all that other garbage. Alright, so there of course is your demilled part of your receiver. It has a crudely marked, I'll say crudely marked AL4872. Does have the bullet guide in place. Rear sight. I can barely see a 4872 on there. Part of your part of your folding stock assembly. Here is our hammer. It's a little chewed up there, but it is a 4872. So let's put the parts, matching parts over here to the left. That's 4 matching parts so far. I don't think they match their, yes they do. Safety selector is matched. I see an 872 on there. Nothing bad with that. I'm having some serious issues with focus on this camera today. Of course, there's my front sight base with muzzle protector. I don't think any of the other trigger components are numbers matched. I'm almost certain they did not do that. I don't see it. Let's take and scoot all of these small parts over here to the left. All these wonderful tiny pins and springs and everything else. Now, it is very likely that some of this could be missing. And there just went a piece. I'll pick that up later. Just because it's just going to take me longer to find it. Let me get the rest of this cut open. And once again, yes, I am taking my time with these bags. Yes, I don't want to destroy them. Yes, this is original stuff it came in. And if you guys, well, personally, I'm just going to be frank about it. If you don't like that, well, buy a kit and send it to me. And I'll just tear through everything and open it up really fast. But I'm going to take my time because I bought this. So anyway, that being said, there is our cleaning rod. Nothing to write home about, just in good shape. Set that to the side. Folding stock assembly. A little bit rough around the edges, but looks perfectly fine. Spring and guide rod are not numbers matched. I guess they don't match that part. Trigger guard with the rear trunnion intact. No numbers there, but probably, quite frankly, the most important part of the whole thing would be our carrier, which looks to be like it's never been fired. That's crazy. This thing is unbelievably smooth and blued. So that is an AL4872 right there. Ever so tiny amount of just rub right there on the back of that carrier for the peening. There's an AL4872 on the bolt. And of course, I don't know how well you guys can see it. There's the face of our bolt. Guys, I really don't know if this thing's ever been shot. And top cover, AL4872. 3 parts, 5 parts, 6, 7, and 8. So there's our 8 matching parts. Of course, this upper handguard is cracked. I may or may not replace it just because I think it looks cool the way it is, and I think it'll still function just fine. But there's a new piece of wood in case I do want to swap that out, try to stain it, match it, all that fun stuff. I don't know if I will, just because, quite frankly, it looks kind of cool as is. But anyway, there you have it. That is that AIMS, I think it's AIMS-65. Well, I have to reference my cheat sheet over here. I bought so many of these. Yeah, this is my AIMS-65 parts kit from Mokas. Once again, I got this for $469 as opposed to $550, which I thought was just a really good deal, considering the times, considering the prices of parts kit. Of course, there are also my good to very good / excellent grips. I don't really know if I agree with that assessment. Maybe these two are supposed to be the good to very good, and maybe these two are supposed to be the excellent. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. That's probably the case. Cobwebs are free. But anyway, just want to share this with you guys. Just want to show you what you could probably expect. Man, that bolt is just unbelievably shiny. So shiny. That's cool. I don't really know when this thing was made, but holy crap, it's very nice. Anyway, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you to my subscribers. Thank you guys for all your likes, your shares, your comments. It greatly helps out the channel more than any of us will ever know. The rest of these parts, by the way, look good. There's my gas block with the bayonet lug. Of course, saw cut barrel, have to cut that, smooth it out to get that off there. Drive those pins out, smooth those off, get this off here, all that fun stuff. You know, just the typical stuff you gotta do. And I may build this up. I may just keep the kit like it is. I don't know. Just to hang on to it for future investment purposes. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, have a great day.